So all week since I made that last video, I've been thinking about what went wrong. And obviously I needed the better pressure tester. And I'm out of Aquanet now, but I still have the Rave. But I just wasn't getting the results that I expected. We can throw this T-bolt in the garbage can because we're not going to deal with that crap. But why wasn't it setting up like I normally see from this stuff? When I put this on a car, it glues the pipes. I mean, they're difficult to get apart. Like, you could take the clamp off, and sometimes you have to take the whole pipe like from different locations off of the car to get it to break loose. I had an SRT4 a long time ago. In fact, here's the motor right here. Ooh, that's a big boy. Anyway, and one time we were on the dyno and I forgot to tighten the clamp down, so it was just like loose, just on the pipe. And we made a pull at 17 pounds and the pipe didn't pop off. Then made another pull at 19 pounds and the pipe finally popped off. So it held 17 pounds on the dyno for an entire pull. It might have been leaking, who knows? But it held. And so what's going on with this? Why is it just this new Rave that sucks? Because that was Rave 4X, this is 5X. So I was thinking about it and I thought, well, it's really cold. It's winter time now. And everyone knows that hairspray, when you put it in your hair, it doesn't really do a lot. You need to blow dry it. Well, I don't have a blow dryer. What I do have is a heat gun. So what I'm gonna do is spray this with the hairspray, take the caps off, blow through it with a heat gun for a couple of minutes, and then put it all back together and see what happens. Remember when I said it was going to be out around when I did the T-bolt video? At least at the end of that last video? Well, you probably can't see it in the wide angle so well on the GoPro, but it's definitely not round anymore. And that was just from using my gun at like a 7, or maybe it was a 9, but either way, it wasn't super tight. So, that sucks. I think it'll still be okay for this test, because how often are your pipes actually round? Okay, pipes are kind of warm. They're not hot yet, but they're warm. So I'm gonna go ahead and set the heat gun down. Always make sure when you set heat guns down, you don't put them where they're gonna melt something. So we're gonna go ahead and spray my pipe. And then because I'm not in a hot engine bay, I'm just gonna, from a distance, hit this with the heat gun a little bit just to warm up the hairspray. You can actually see it changing, and it's getting sticky already. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it together. Slides right in still. We're gonna get the clamp on there. We're gonna clamp it back to a we'll clamp it full for the sake of getting it dry. Alright, let's wipe off the excess. And let's continue to warm this up. I don't know what the best way to do this is. Here we go. So basically we're just going to run hot air through the pipe until the coupler is warm and everything seems ready. Okay, we've got our rig all mounted up. We're going to go ahead and remove the coupler. I went ahead and added some fun here. Let's see how far that'll go. All right, I think this leak down has like a minimum of 10 psi. So Hopefully it doesn't blow right when we hook it up, but maybe it will. And if it does, it does. So here we go. So I don't want to block the shot. Hold on, let's come up a little bit. All right, here we go. Now I should go. All right, so we're at about 3. Let's see if I can. And there's been no time. I didn't wait at all. We just went for it. All right, we're at 10. This is what I was talking about. 10. We're not yielding at all. 15. Look at that. We're holding 15, but we have leakage. So we are leaking at 15, but 15 is going in. 20. Where's the air going? It's not working. We got a pretty good leak on the back side of the pipe, probably because of the issue with So we have an air leak, but we haven't yielded, which is interesting. I don't know if you can see this, but it did leak a little bit, but it's not yielding. It's leaking off the back of the pipe back there, but it's not yielding. Interesting, interesting, interesting. What to do? I mean, clearly this setup is working better. It didn't just immediately pop off. So let's try back to the other setup. All right, back to the tried and true bad boy here. Valve closed. All right, no pressure. Get it, no pressure. All right, let's see what we can do here. So I pulled the whole rig. All right, here we go. You can feel it coming out, but it's not yielding. So you can see the air blowing, but we're not yielding. We can put as much air in there, it seems like, as we want, and it's not going to yield. And this is what I was talking about. I mean, it's definitely leaking, obviously, but the pipe is holding itself on. Yeah, I mean, we need to make this thing blow up, right? Right. We can't measure it, but we should be able to get enough air into it. Here we go. 3, 2. Well, let me move this a little bit here. I can. Three, 2, 1. Oh, come on. Oh, I saw it swell. So you can see it took a significant amount more force to get it to go in the end, just by heating the hairspray. So I don't have a number for you because I couldn't get air to fill the pipe fast enough with the other gauge, but you could see how much stronger it was with the adequate, I mean, it was holding on for dear life. It took some significant, oh yeah, look at this. See if we can zoom in without it getting weird on us. There's like, you can see it's like glued. I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not. Yeah, that's intense. So that's what I was expecting the first time around, and what it turned out was the pipes were just too cold for it to adhere. So even once it dried, it didn't really glue. And that's because, as everybody knows, when you spray your hair with hairspray, every man at least should know this, when you spray this in your hair, you need to use a hairdryer. And when I say use a hairdryer, I mean 1,000-degree hairdryer, because if you're not hair drying at 1,000 degrees, your hair will eventually stop holding. If you hair dry yourself with this, you'll actually probably just end up with a big plastic headpiece that was once your hair. So thanks for watching, guys, and absolutely please subscribe. I know this video is just silly, and I'm about to head off to SEMA show, so we're going to get some good footage from SEMA show and show you guys some cool stuff that's happening in the industry. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon.